for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And please turn on the notification bell. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll be the first one to see it. Let's get into it. What we're going to talk about, we talk about celebrity news, celebrity gossip, what's going on IG and Google, fair use, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. And don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. And thank you for your love and support.
So don't forget to like, to comment, but be kind. The best way to support the channel is to comment, subscribe, and the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. So let's get to it. I was thinking about how Khloe and Tristan aren't really spotted or said to be dating anybody else. So there's something there. 1. 2, in regards to Khloe naming the child a Kardashian, then naming the child Thompson. One of the two things could be trying to be happening. 1, she could have tried to trademark Tatum Kardashian. 1. 2, then tried to trademark Tatum Thompson. That could have happened. The biggest thing is they love that Kardashian name. She helps with Dream. So True and Dream is basically like sisters. So isn't it interesting that Tristan helps with Dream, but he doesn't even help with his own seed? How concerning is that? So you have to think, why is it that he's trying to shade, not be around? The child did not ask to be here. So for what are you not being in that child's life? Are they back together, just not telling people? You'll often see, and I don't normally post it, you'll often see Tristan by himself. You'll often see Khloe by herself. And then he moved close to her home. And I've told y'all this. Khloe's a neat freak. There's no way that the brothers could live with Khloe. He had to purchase something close by Khloe so that way they can, 1, share a nanny, 2, he can get to True and help with Dream. So you're helping Rob, who is sometimes seems like MIA. Khloe likes to show pictures of Dream. Khloe's in ads with Dream. Where's Rob? So the biggest thing is, no one's ever asked, how is it that you're taking care of somebody else's child, not your child, but very close to your daughter, but you're not helping with your own? So I said, And she wants to continue to show pictures of his clothes in her closet. She's done it twice. Then she wants to say, stop with the narrative. She needs to stop with the narrative because it's very clear. We see what we need to see. We hear what we need to hear. Her name hasn't been attached to a guy. They tried, but nobody wasn't believing that actor's story. Nobody wasn't believing that. He wasn't interested in Khloe. That's a spin on what the Kardashians do. So she's constantly fussing about the surrogacy. And if I was the surrogate, I'd want my child back. Because why are you complaining about a gift I gave you and you can't nourish it and show love to it? Instead, you want to shade the child I gave you and you're trying to make it into a storyline. I would be upset if I was the mom. Because how dare you make it seem as if you don't have that big of a connection. And there was a video, it's probably on this one. There was a video of her talking about it in regards to feeling a way of not having a connection with the child like she knows she should. And then Kim says, well, it's different because you didn't birth the child. So of course you're not going to feel that big of a connection. You know, the child wasn't inside of you. So then you hear Scott say something and he wants to make a joke of it. The biggest thing as a surrogate, I'm wondering if they feel a way in regards to Khloe constantly making comments about a connection, not having a connection, not naming the child, then switching up the name. You know what I'm saying? You're constantly bringing my child into your world of storylines and drama. Talk about yourself. Don't talk about the child, because she doesn't shade True like that. True's like her little princess. She still carries her up in her arms, and she'll have Dream walking behind her. You know what I'm saying? Following like a little duck. It's interesting how Khloe is. It really is. But I did a video, you guys have heard it, in regards to Khloe feeling a way of how she's put her relationship out there, and she's been called many names in regards to the media drags her and not standing up for herself. But the biggest thing is, you chose that life. You chose that situation. You chose to be with an ain't dude, and he's constantly cheated, and then here y'all are giving him a bag, giving him money to be on your show. So let's get to the other picture. Because I've already said, if Tristan's not willing to be in Theo's life, that's concerning in itself. Because the child didn't ask to be here. You know what's going to transpire. And I'm surprised the guys aren't calling him out more so on it. You know, be in your child's life. Stand up. I'm surprised more men aren't speaking out about it. How many men do you know that's in the industry, basketball players, whatever, is doing what Tristan's doing? Not being in his child life, not supporting Marley. You're just out there just being with Khloe, trying to marry Khloe. You know what I'm saying? And Khloe wants to take pictures and show other people's children and act like they're the mom. You know what I'm saying? Where's Rob and where's Black China in these ads that y'all doing, these commercials that y'all doing? I wouldn't let my child be in no commercial or ad with their aunt and the grandmother. No, I want to be in it, or the dad should be in it. But here nor there. The Kardashians are a trip. Let me see what this clip is.
Number 1, protect me. Number 2, fight for.
That's Kim trying to give her list on what she wants in a man. I'll do another video on that. But yeah, the K's and the J's, there are issues about dating, situationships. Khloe speaking out about not having that big of a connection. That's all concerning. Like I said, if I was a surrogate, I'd feel away. Stop talking about my child. Love on my child. Respect my child. Because that's the biggest thing too. Khloe doesn't talk about Dream or True like that.
We're back. I cannot believe we're on season 3. 3? Rolling into season 3. There's 3.
Whoa. We've got a tangle on aisle 3 here.
Oh my God, who's going to want to deal with the drums?
And then Kim trying to say who wants to deal with the drums. Exactly. She's trying to make up a new word like everybody's going to start following her regarding that. No. But well wishes. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know in the comments how you feel about Tristan trying to marry Khloe. Tristan not still being a part of Theo's life, but he'll help with Dream, which is a blessing, but you need to help with your own seed. Period. And if the Khloe situation, if she named him Tatum Kardashian to trademark it and create products at a later date, and then she changed the name to Tatum Thompson, so that way she could trademark that too. Is that why she waited so long? Have you ever noticed? Khloe will wait a long time and act like it's a problem naming the child, which is probably because it's trademarked. And that's where the holdup is. Khloe and Kylie will do a weird thing about the name. Watch. And Courtney might. We'll see if Courtney does the same thing that Kylie and Khloe does. We'll see. If she doesn't do it, Kylie and Khloe is doing it for a storyline. Let's leave some suspense. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Tristan needs to do better. He needs to be a part of Theo's life. If Khloe's gonna say that you are great at bedtime stories, pickup times, why aren't you helping pick up your own child? You know what I'm saying? At daycare, or at a play date, something. You need to step up. And it is a part of Khloe speaking up, but it's almost like she wants Tristan to herself. And it's almost like she don't want to date nobody else. And if they are over there playing house and they're getting it in, they not gonna tell us. But that dude's clothes is at your house. How many exes' clothes is at your house? And they cheated on you, and they lied to you, and they had another baby by somebody else. Stop playing with me. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe.